Good morning and welcome to the American Morning Show.
Today we're going to be talking about music's effect on the brain.
That's right. Enlighten me, Brandon.
I will enlighten you. I've done my research and I've got 5 interesting things about music's effect on the brain. Very controversial.
Oh, I can imagine.
Number 1, it can improve your verbal IQ. A study of 8 to 11-year-olds found that those who had extracurricular music classes developed higher verbal IQ and visual abilities compared to those with no musical training.
Wow.
So we're smart.
We're smart.
We have
musical training.
We have musical training. So we must have higher verbal IQ.
Yeah. I've never taken an IQ test, but...
I haven't either.
I don't think I want... I'm just going to pretend that I'm smart.
Yeah, I just left it in the dark.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to know. I don't want to... I'm just consider myself a genius.
Yeah.
Also, number 2, music could possibly bring back your vision.
Really? Oh, I'm not blind.
You're not blind? No, you don't.
Maybe that's why I'm not blind, though.
You listen to a lot of music.
I listen to a lot of music, so I never lost it in the first place.
Never lost it in the first place.
Yeah.
No, not blindness.
Not blindness. Oh.
In 60% of people who have a stroke, the visual areas of the brain are affected. This leads to visual neglect, which is where the patient loses awareness of objects on the opposite side of the brain that has been damaged. So if the right side of their brain had been damaged from a stroke, they would lose visual awareness on the left side of their eye because the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body.
Right.
And vice versa. But studies have found when patients listen to their favorite music, some of their visual attention is restored. So what they could not notice was there before, they now notice because they're listening to their favorite music. So listen to your favorite music if you have a stroke.
If you have a stroke.
It'll help.
And if you can't talk because you had a stroke or something like that, then hopefully your family knows what kind of music you had.
No, there's nothing about talking. You can't fix your talking.
Well, I know.
You can't fix that.
But, I mean, exactly. That's the problem. You got to be able to... You can't tell.
Oh, so you're not trying to fix the talking.
Hopefully they know beforehand.
Oh, right.
What kind of music you listen to.
Well, I mean, I guess if you... That's true.
Yeah.
Number 3, our music choices can affect our personality. In a study of couples who spent time getting to know each other, looking at each other's top 10 favorite songs actually provided fairly reliable predictions as a listener's personality traits. The study included 5 personality traits for the test, which are openness to experience, extroversion, being the opposite of introversion, agreeableness. You think that was a good one? You think that's a good one for them to use?
No.
You don't think so? No. Conscientiousness and emotional stability. So, they put together a list of the different genres and labeled them as to the personality tendencies of the people that listen to those genres. Quit looking at my notes, man. These are my notes.
I'll stop looking at your notes. I don't have notes in front of me.
Well, get your own notes.
Look at the camera. Look at
people. Look at them.
Yeah.
Blues fans... Blues fans have high self-esteem, are creative, outgoing, gentle, and at ease. Blues fans have a lot going for them.
I guess they do.
They do.
At ease.
They're very much at ease.
They're at ease. They're not depressed. Blues.
Military people must not listen to the blues.
I guess they don't.
They're never at ease. Jazz fans have high self-esteem, are creative, outgoing, and at ease. They're basically the same as blues fans, minus gentle. They're not gentle. Blues fans are gentle.
So, that's what the soldiers listen to then.
They listen to jazz. But they're not at ease.
They're not at ease?
Right.
Oh.
So they can't.
Well, so we need to send BBP, like, overseas or something like that.
Right. To let them just... At ease, man.
Yep, at ease.
Get that out of the way. Classical music fans have high self-esteem, are creative, introverts, and at ease. I would agree with that. I mean, high self-esteem. Maybe not. Classical fans. I mean, if you ask somebody what kind of music you listen to, and they're classical, they're like, I don't know, just like whatever. Just like
they don't admit that they listen to classical.
They have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
But they are creative. I would say they're creative.
If I listen to classical music, I would probably have low self-esteem too. I would stay inside, not let anybody know what kind of music I listen to. No offense to people who listen to classical music, but it's not exactly my thing.
But they're introverts as well, which means they don't like people. They don't like talking to people. They don't like looking at people. They don't like thinking about people. They're very much introverted.
That's kind of rude.
That's rude. But they're at ease, so they're cool with it.
Okay.
Rap fans have high self-esteem and are outgoing and listen to their music with their windows down.
They do?
Yep. That's right.
Self-observation. Right
that was
there?
A self-observation.
But it's true.
On there? It's not. I mean, it's not in my notes.
Yeah, you don't have to be a scientist to figure that out. All you have to do is have a driver's license.
Yep.
Drive down the street.
And ears.
And
driver's license and ears.
Yes. You'll find all the people that roll your windows down. And
opera fans have high self-esteem, are creative, and gentle.
They're gentle?
They're gentle. That's mainly just because I don't know why they're gentle. I was gonna come up with something, but I got nothing.
I don't know any opera music.
I mean,
listeners really.
Well, Mike Rowe, actually, you know who Mike Rowe is, the guy from Dirty Jobs.
Oh yes.
He's an opera singer.
I would have never guessed that. I would have guessed like country or
nope.
some kind of rugged music.
He's also an opera singer, and I mean, he seems gentle.
He's gentle. I guess he is kind of a gentle guy. I don't know.
And he has a very high self-esteem.
No, he does have high self-esteem.
Country and Western fans are hardworking.
That's me right there.
And outgoing.
Yep.
Stupid.
No, hold on.
And also listen to their music with their windows down.
Well, I admit to that.
I mean, maybe not stupid.
Stupid, yeah. You
just
self-observation again.
Not as intelligent.
Oh, not as in.
Maybe. Stop.
Stop that now. We'll get to you in a second.
Reggae fans.
No, that's not you.
That's not me.
No.
Have high self-esteem, are creative. They're not hardworking, but they're outgoing, gentle, and at ease. So they're everything jazz is, minus hardworking.
They're just lazy.
They're just lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, reggae and jazz. I mean, they have similarities.
Yeah, I guess they do.
Sort of. I mean, they're both kind of laid back.
Except one is hardworking and one's lazy. I'd say that's like completely the opposite right there. I don't understand how you can have all those things.
Jazz fans aren't hardworking.
Oh, jazz fans aren't?
No, they're not.
Oh.
Jazz fans don't work hard.
Well, good for them.
Mainly because they got jazz hands.
They have jazz hands. They don't have to work.
They can't work.
They can't work.
They got jazz hands. Indie fans have low self-esteem, are creative, they're not hardworking, and they're not gentle. So the only thing indie fans have going for them is the fact that they're creative. Other than that, they're scum. I mean, according to this,
they're the creative scum of the earth, right?
I mean, according to this, we should just execute all indie fans. They're not contributing to society at all. Other than their creativeness.
They're creative, but I guess maybe they're bottling up the creativeness inside, and they're not letting anybody else.
Right. I mean, what's the point of being creative if you're not hardworking?
Exactly.
Bollywood fans are creative and outgoing. Not a lot going for them, but not a lot going against them. Creative and outgoing.
That's where I need to be.
That's where you need to be.
Yeah.
Go listen to some Bollywood. I can honestly say I've never, ever heard Bollywood music.
I can't give you a description of it.
I can't.
Of what it sounds like or anything.
But they're creative and outgoing.
Yeah.
Good for them.
I don't know where to find it.
This next one is where controversy happens.
Uh-oh.
Rock/heavy metal fans have low self-esteem.
You have low self-esteem?
Nah.
No?
Nah. That's wrong.
That's wrong?
That's obviously a typo. Because I have very high self-esteem.
So,
very.
The scientists just didn't get this right.
They didn't. I mean, I feel like they should have put high self-esteem, but they accidentally put low. Probably because they don't listen to rock/heavy metal music.
This is true.
They didn't.
They're discriminating.
They have low verbal.
I would say that they do have high self-esteem, strictly because most of the time, whenever I see somebody driving down the street, once again, in their vehicle
with their windows
windows down,
I don't.
They're either listening to rap or heavy metal music
or country. Country people do too.
Okay. Well, we have high self-esteem. We're outgoing and hardworking, so
that's true.
We have a lot to offer.
We have a lot to offer. I don't listen to music with my windows down. Just throwing it out there.
You know?
No.
Well, I don't.
I'm very much private about music.
I don't crank it up.
I mean, I listen to it loud. Oh. But I leave my windows up. I want to keep all that in there.
So
keep all of it.
You're the guy I drive up outside with the basses going.
No, I don't have bass. No, you got me all wrong.
Oh,
all right.
We're moving. Well, I'm glad you're correcting this all on camera.
Anyways, they have low self-esteem, are creative, not hardworking. I mean, that's
not hard.
That's almost true. That's almost true. Like I can be hardworking, but then I can also be lazy. I can be pretty lazy. But I can also work pretty hard.
It depends on how.
Depends on the day.
It depends on how many times you called sick in your life.
Okay, I've called sick a lot.
You called in sick?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, they might be right.
We should move on.
But they're gentle. We're gentle, and we're at ease. So we may not have the best self-esteem. We may not work hard, but we don't care. We're at ease.
You're at ease. You're comfortable with all your flaws.
Chart pop fans.
That's a place to be.
Being pop fans that listen to the top charts, have high self-esteem, are hardworking, outgoing, and gentle, but are not creative and not at ease. So they're high-strung. They don't know what to do with themselves.
I know a few people like that.
But they feel good about themselves. And they're hardworking and outgoing and gentle.
Oh, they are hardworking?
They are hardworking.
Oh.
I've never met a hardworking chart pop fan. But I don't think I've ever met a chart pop fan.
Yeah, that's very hard to say.
Chart pop fan.
A chart pop fan.
A chart pop fan.
I'm not even going to try.
Soul fans have high self-esteem, are creative, outgoing, gentle, and at ease. Soul fans and blues fans and jazz fans are the way to go. Those are the people to be.
I need to start listening to soul music.
Start listening to soul, jazz, and blues.
Yeah. Those are all from the same kind of same. Almost,
I know
it's in the same genre.
I would say
they all have a little bit of each mixed.
There's a correlation there.
Yeah, because jazz and they all have soul in it.
All got soul.
Yep. You got to have soul to be at ease.
No, a lot more than they were.
Okay.
You got to have soul to have a high self-esteem, creative, outgoing, gentle, and at ease all at one time.
Okay.
That's what you have to have. Number 4, because that was only number 3. Number 4, are we all hearing the same thing? And immediately you think yes, but then at the same time you think no, because yes, it's the same song. I mean, if we were listening to the same song, we're hearing the same song. We're hearing the same group of frequencies.
Right.
But being that we are two different people, contrary to popular belief, we're going to hear different things. Like I play the drums, you play the banjo.
That's true. And you listen to heavy metal music.
Right.
I listen to country music. So
I mean, what we're going to hear they're probably going to be polar opposites.
Right.
But
oh man, you're going crazy. You're getting serious now.
But in a European Journal of Neuroscience Study, you know you're important when it's called European Journal.
Yeah, them Europeans, they know what they're talking about, I guess.
Researchers found that from the perspective of the brain, there may be more similarities among music listeners than you think. 17 participants who had little to no music training. So that's where it ixnays us, because I think what they're getting towards is people that don't favor one particular part of the music. Like me, I favor the beat, the drums.
Because you're a drummer.
I'm a drummer. Right. And you would favor, I guess, whatever it is that you would favor.
Either singing or whenever really great solo comes on.
Really great solo. I mean, I like a good solo.
I can imagine you do.
But, 17 participants who had little to no music training took part in an fMRI study, which is a functional magnetic resonance imaging device for mapping brain activity. Participants all listened to the same 4 symphonies, and researchers found synchronization in several key brain areas and similar brain activity patterns in different people who listened to the same music. Brain regions involving attention, planning, and memory showed increased activity, even though these have nothing to do with the auditory process. Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot. See, speaking of processing,
yeah,
that was
did
a lot
you get all of it?
I don't think I got all of it. Hopefully y'all did.
Basically, the way your brain hears music is basically the same as the way Bob at the grocery store hears music, as long as you have no musical training. But still, I mean, people feel music. I mean, music is a whole body experience. You feel the music, you listen to the music, and you get things from the music that other people don't.
Right.
So, I mean, I think there's a difference between a physical reaction to music and a conscious reaction to music. I think people hear different things no matter what our brains are saying.
Right.
So, these scientists are wrong.
Oh, I guess so. According to you, I'm glad you should have done the study yourself.
I know. I mean, I should have taken over.
Yeah.
But it's whatever.
You could have hooked a whole bunch of stuff.
It's posted on the internet now.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Too late. Yeah, too late. Everything is true.
Number 5. We're getting into some deep, dark stuff. Music has been used as torture.
You've done that to me before.
That's not true.
You have done that to me.
We were just listening to music. It wasn't torture.
Oh, it was torture for me.
No. Music and sound have been used as part of a combination of interrogation methods, today recognized by international bodies as amounting to torture. So, don't lock somebody up and make them listen to music because that's torture and that's illegal.
I'll try to refrain from that.
Refrain from that.
In the future.
The idea behind this is that it attacks all the senses without leaving any visible traces. I mean, obviously, if you beat somebody to death, you're going to leave some marks on their face.
You probably will.
But this, I mean, they can drive you crazy without ever putting a mark on you at all. It was
all the damage is in here. Already done.
It was devised in the early 1960s as a way to counter so-called Soviet brainwashing. The combination of techniques are sensory deprivation, which is just depriving the body's senses of input. It's like shutting off the lights, obviously not cutting out all the sound because we've got some music playing.
Well, exactly.
And
all your senses.
Yeah, and put them in a sensory deprivation tank, which is a tank filled with water, heated to 98.6 degrees, which is the temperature of your body.
Everything's perfect for you.
Yeah, nice lukewarm bath.
There you go.
No lights.
Yep.
It's like a spa.
Oh man.
Stress positions, which they would chain you to a thing, and you wouldn't be able to sit or stand up completely, so you're kind of crouching. Just like
I can see how that would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not for like a few minutes, but after a while,
yeah,
that would get uncomfortable.
I wouldn't last too long.
Sleep deprivation. This actually been done to me. I've been sleep deprived before.
When?
Well, see, I don't like to talk about it.
You don't like to talk about it?
I don't like to talk about it.
Right.
But when I was a small child.
Family issues.
Yeah. And I was homeschooled. As were you.
As was
we
I.
were both
yes,
homeschooled.
Both homeschooled, right?
That's why we have a higher verbal IQ.
Exactly.
And in the mornings, Mom would try to make me, she would make me do schoolwork, and I wanted to go back to bed. She was depriving me of my sleep.
That's torture.
That's torture.
You should have got all that on video.
I should have got it on video, but then I'll be sending my mom to jail.
Well, that's true.
I mean, for torture.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That was a bad thought.
Forget everything I just said.
Yeah. That is...
Food and drink deprivation, they did that. And continuous music. The bands that they use, these are all more recent than the 1960s. These are used in Guantanamo, I believe, on some people who I forget their names. The bands include Metallica.
One of your personal favorites.
Not
right
torture.
I'd
be like, crank it up.
That was one of the ones you used. That's one of the ones you used as torture on me.
Meatloaf. Meatloaf. You've heard of Meatloaf.
I've probably heard of it.
You've probably heard it on the radio and you just didn't know because
it was torture and I was just
because it was torture and you were tuning.
Yeah.
No, because their name kind of insinuates a stupid band, but it's actually some pretty good stuff.
I give everything a chance once. As far as
music, even Meatloaf.
Music.
As long as you don't put too much ketchup on it.
Yes. Don't put too much ketchup on that music right there.
Just a little bit of ketchup. Just probably put it on the side so you can dip it.
Yeah.
M&M was also used. M&M, I'd be spilling my guts in about 5 minutes.
I
could
probably last about 10 minutes.
As soon as they said,
last a little longer.
All right, if you don't tell us what we want to know, we're gonna put on M&M. I'd be like, you know what? My country's not that important. I'll tell you what you need to know. I'll do it.
Are you sure? No. Those are like from the 80s, aren't they? Well,
yeah, I'd
like
say.
90s,
Well, Eminem, yeah, 90s. I'd say.
I was kind of wondering why Justin Bieber wasn't on there.
Well,
because
yeah,
if I heard "Oh Baby, Baby" too many times, then yeah,
probably
I'd be done.
You'd probably just die.
Yeah, I'd probably just die.
That's why
forget the torture. I'm not gonna. No spilling of the beans. It's just spilling of the guts, and that's it.
That's why they don't use Justin Bieber. People just die.
Yep.
They also use Dr. Dre or Dr. Dre, depending on where you're from. Dre. I think it's Dre.
Dre.
I've heard people say Dre.
Well, they're not quite as high of IQ level
as us,
I guess.
That's right.
Yep. They're not musicians.
They also used children's TV shows. Not the actual show, but the music from the show. Such as Barney. I couldn't do it.
No. I love you. You love me.
There wouldn't be much love going around.
No, I couldn't do that. Not for very long.
They also used Sesame Street. That would be terrible.
I never actually watched Sesame
Today's
Street.
torture episode is brought to you by the letter F.
What letter to use? That was...
I probably could use a better letter than that.
I don't know if you rethought that or not.
I didn't.
No. Well, nice job.
According to the FBI, it would only take about 4 days of this to break someone for interrogation. So 4 days of music.
4 days of music and that's it.
That's it. I mean, 4 continuous days of music. I
guess
no matter what you're listening to, that's a lot of music.
I guess it all depends on what you have to tell.
That's true.
I mean, what if you just have to tell? Maybe I don't know. If you just have to rat out one person, then maybe you might last a little bit longer, or no, a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, shorter.
And you might last longer if you have to rat out. Well, maybe like the mafia.
I would last a while.
I would probably just die in there.
Yeah.
But this is Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, yeah.
Just to clarify.
But we're out of time now. Thank you for watching the show. Go ahead and click through to the American After Show where we are going to talk about our favorite bands. And go ahead and drop a like and a comment on this video. And again, thank you for watching. Your fun fact for the day: gay black widow spiders live longer.
I get it. Probably wouldn't be interested.
I can tell you probably 100% certainty that I'm not going to be